Random vassals are moving into Qing.
Yeah.
Qing is moving forces.
How is Qing doing technologically? He's somewhat close to Tech 20. Russia far behind. Nobody closer on to Tech 20 than Qing is.
The thing to think about here is that. So I feel like Qing has the. No, Russia's got a huge income. I think just on the fact that the Russian side can outlast the other so much harder.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, is Georgia in this? Yes.
Yes.
I mean, they might be able to wreck Georgia.
No. Georgia has the most manpower of anybody in the world right now.
What's his force limit though? And his army's pathetic though. Look at it.
But he's got bodies to just keep throwing into the fight.
But their bodies are going to be arguably like worse than nothing.
No, he can win fights with that. He can just
Qing
consistently keep reinforcing. Stick Prussians on the front line and then just continue doing it. Spain are going after the Room troops. Yes, here we go. Persia has gone into Spain. They've got Gibraltar back. They're now going after Malaga. They might get that back, but they're not
Get
going
the
to.
British cannons on it, you idiots. You absolute morons.
It's a level 2 fort. They're already getting full bonus.
But when the battle starts.
When the battle starts, yes.
Ah.
They should retreat from it. They shouldn't stay there.
Falls.
British cannons. Yeah. No, stay on Gibraltar. Stay on Gibraltar. It's a mountain fort. Put the British cannons on there. Don't tell me they're just gonna go.
No, nope. They're doing it somewhat smarter. They're keeping hold of Gibraltar.
But they need to keep a full stack there, otherwise it's.
So there's too much to watch. I mean, Wallachia is just ruined, basically.
They've been blitzkrieg. They're building up their army. Well, Hindustan and Qing are assembling their guys. They're going for it. They're forming up still. Iggy's got this classic case of being really indecisive.
Yep.
He's lost the fort in Narboa. He could still take that fight. It's a farmland's province. Room should leave. Iggy also needs to update his stack with 2 more cannons. But
I'm just worried about GB going bankrupt as well. Because he can't take much more debt, and his crown lands is getting worse. He should just take the debt now and deal with it. It's the only way he's going to get out of this.
Oh no! Don't go forward, Room. Don't go forward. That's going to change things.
So that's a hills province.
Yeah. He's taking a -1 on top of already having a pretty shit general.
I mean, if it just delays their troops, it's somewhat worth it, to be honest. No, they're doing really well.
Is he going to reinforce in time?
No.
No.
And then that's going to be a stack wipe, I'm pretty sure. That's just 30,000 coming in with no general, no nothing. He might get really lucky here. Yeah, rum rolled a 1, he got very lucky. Oh! No. Solid oof for Iggy. Wallachia are actually taking some battles against Georgia and not doing too badly.
I don't know why his guys aren't on force march right now, considering he's going up and down too much.
Yeah. Qing invading Kazakh. And then Russia's just going to siege his borderlands.
Oh, this is going to be a disgustingly horrible shit.
It really is, isn't it? Is Japan going to do anything here?
Oh, Russia's fighting this properly though. Every single province that borders Qing has been scorched. Qing doesn't have many good forts. Oh, he might get devastated.
Qing does actually have a very clear fort line. I mean, the Manchu...
A lot of them can be really badly encircled.
The Manchu land might get devastated for certain, but I think he'll be alright.
It's going to hurt. Especially considering he now doesn't have his tributaries either.
Let's see what's happening here, yeah. They're moving forward.
Hindustan is going so far forward with individual stacks.
And they've got Malaga. Malaga has been returned.
Don't stand on Sevilla, Bleb. Don't do that. Good. I wouldn't stand on Cadiz either.
I think Florence might be about to join the war, because there's Florentine troops in Spain.
There are, and they're going into Gibraltar. Oh, he's going to join the war and then siege Gibraltar down behind them.
He'll be.
Oh no, because the British cannons are stood there alone, separate. Oh, that's quite smart.
British coming over.
It's full cannons on the front line. I don't think he wins that fight, and that might now be crossing penalty. Look at that; they're all just gone.
Huge
That was
mistake. Yeah,
genius.
I mean the problem here though is now Florence has opened himself up to having his mainland being sieged here.
Double GB staff wiped out.
Yeah.
And they've won the fight on Malaga. They're gonna assault that. They get the fort back and he's get back to Gibraltar, and then he's now in a swing up, and then he's...
Now here's a really interesting thing though, right? Because Florence doesn't actually have that many forts, does it? I actually has a fair number of forts, but
Yes, he is.
Question for you.
Yep. What's the question?
I do help Wallachia navally, but the attacker Ruthenia is already in this war. I am against with Spain. Would
How?
Spain and joining that other war be considered truce breaking?
What the fuck is going on here? So Prussia joined Spain to help.
Ruthenia attacked Wallachia, and Prussia joined Ruthenia.
I'm very confused.
There's two separate wars.
Are you at war with Ruthenia?
I am at war with Ruthenia through Spain. So, if me piecing out of the Spanish war and then joining defensively against that other war,
that has to be fine.
Is that?
I can't imagine that wouldn't be the.
I think in the
yeah, no,
spirit of things,
it has
should
to
be
be fine. Otherwise you can just abuse the hell out of that.
the thing is, though, I allied Wallachia after they got attacked.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
It's too easy to abuse if it's not that way. That just means then that if you fight anyone at any point, then you can declare war on anyone you want, completely free. Russia's losing a bunch of battles. Get out of our chat.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Russia has been sent packing. I wonder if anyone's going to commit to fighting in Siberia. The numbers are a lot closer now.
And Spain's about to get another. Well, it's nearly a wipe. It's all infantry.
Has he lost again?
Yeah, he's losing a lot to.
Well, they should force march into Barcelona. I think if Room force marches, he catches.
Nah, he's not going to get there in time. And then Ruthenians have come as well to try and invade back here. This is interesting.
Oh my god, there's Ruthenian stuff. Wow. I'm not sure which point of view to look at here. Is Spain the technically best one so you can see everything?
I'm just going to keep switching around and looking.
Oh my, like if you look from Spain's perspective, look at that.
Japan has joined. Is at war with Prussia. So Japan is now also at war with Spain because Ruthenia. Yeah, so Japan can take over Spain again.
Yeah.
It's so weird. The only people not currently at war are Shimazu, France, and the Observer. Would Shimazu join a war, do you think? Would there be any benefit to him?
For Shimazu.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to get a new Providence, not really. Like,
Hold on.
he's got-
Hold on a moment. May have seen Shimazu Condottieri.
going to. Oh, he's sent out a one stack to run so he can see the war.
Ah.
Oh, Persia's gonna get Cadiz back.
Nice.
What's the GP economic situation looking like? Yeah, he's at max. He's at a lot of corruption. He's gonna go bankrupt quite soon.
For GB?
Yeah. However, I wonder if his naval quality is so high that he could still actually win fights
100% he can win. 100%.
while bankrupt. So I think he's actually okay. Wallachia is running before the Prussian menace.
Big battle going on in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, and
That's quality.
Kazakh.
Look at Russian 135 discipline. Yeah, the Hindustani troops are not great.
bloody hell. That's a
That was
wipe.
immediate wipe, yep. And then reinforcements are getting attacked by the Georgians. I wouldn't even go into that fight, honestly.
It's just like so far out of the way that like all the reinforcements just take decades to go places. 'Cause I think
Qing has his morale now.
they might win the main fight, you know.
I mean, Georgians are coming in.
45,000 reserves, and they're going to get there in the middle of May. There's another 20 days.
It is huge provinces around here. That's a big issue for them.
Is it scorched? Not scorched, but
Yeah, that's a terrible shock roll for Hindustan.
I think they might still.
I mean, there's cannons on the front row and everything,
Cool.
but
There we
we
go,
got there
no.
in time. But yeah, cannons on the front row still for them
They're
It's
still
not gonna be-
taking a huge amount of damage.
because of the cannons on the front row.
Yeah, they are. They're going to win it.
Oh, yeah. Now, Florence needs to get out of this war and go and help because Prussia is coming for you. What are you thinking? Oh,
I think
Spain is about to attack a mountain, about to defend a mountain province.
Yeah,
He's probably going to win that battle.
it is going to win that easily.
And then Ruthenians are trying to siege provinces behind it because now they're basically trapped. How is Spain's economy doing here?
Why did he go for that fort?
I think he just was stuck, essentially, and had to do something.
Yeah, but look, there's the other mountain fort that's only level 2. To the south of it. If you break that, and then somebody punches down Granada,
Yeah.
you can link up. That's the thought. Because now, wherever Rome retreats to, Spain can catch, I think.
I think he's going to Rizalon, and he'll be alright.
He's not, because it's not a.
Oh
There's no
dear.
fort in between.
How much of his army is going to get caught here? A lot of
Yeah,
it.
I think
Most
he's
of
just
it.
going to get wiped out. Not here, but like within the next couple of fights, his army's gone.
I mean, he can retreat now and go to Rizalon if he wants to. And this is obviously... Oh, there's a... Florence has actually beaten the British Navy, I think,
Where?
in the Mediterranean.
On the Med,
Yeah.
he has. With a galley spam.
Makes sense, honestly. GB can only take another 5-ish loans.
He's going to have corruption in between them, and he's managed to get up to 30% crown land. I'm not sure how he's done it.
He stack wiped the Rum army finally.
Yeah. Not always about to go. Wait, is it?
Shetland.
Oh shit.
Not Shetland. Where's that island? Faroes.
Orkney. Oh, Faroes. Yeah. Does Granada fall? On
Another
this
battle
turn?
with Russia, and the Qing troops are absolutely destroying him. With his banners as well, so he doesn't really give a shit about the manpower.
Granada didn't fall, so that's dead.
The Wallachians are technically winning this war.
One thing to think about is that Russia has two options. It's got a 10% morale army mission and a 665 general mission.
Has Qing taken... No, he hasn't taken his infantry combat ability. Foolish. He can't yet. He needs to wait several years to do it. I mean, this is terrible for Florence. Absolutely terrible. Why is he even doing this?
I don't get his game plan now.
No, it's a terrible idea. He thinks I'll let everyone else fight around me. But you understand that Rum does not like you because you're at war with Rum. Prussia does not like you because why would he? Is he? I thought he was at war with Rum.
No. That's why the Florentine troops are just paging about.
I see. They went
GB
behind.
stacks.
And, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's how they did it. So Wallachia is going to be fully occupied soon, but we'll be able to have, if they remember to do it, provinces in Kazakh.
Yeah.
So they don't get 100%ed.
More battles going on here.
Oh, there is a fight on that mountain.
Oh, that's destructive. The Russians came into a very bad battle and they're losing quite badly. Qing morale 7.4, huge.
Fuck, where's that come from?
He finished religious.
Oh. But also, there's a lot of troops up in Bashkrid.
They need support.
They're reinforcing it, though. Potentially, that's going to be won by...
Well, also, Wallachian troops are about to stack wipe Georgian troops.
Troops aren't getting into that to reinforce until April.
Look,
which means
they're not coming because Wallachia caught a bunch of Georgian troops and they're going to wipe them.
Oh dear. Oh.
And now
dear.
the Georgians are coming in because they're trying to reinforce it, but they're going to fail.
And there's the mountain fort that they're going to grab.
Now Georgia's got a -1 penalty in this battle.
Yeah,
Hindustan's coming in to reinforce.
Is it scorched? It is scorched, so it might take a while for... Yeah.
The Georgians are still going to lose that. Oh no, they've decided
not
against it.
to. That's how far away they were.
Smart, yeah.
These you gotta remember when provinces are scorched out in the steppe. It's...
Yeah.
So
And
Georgia's
Rum...
at -19 war score.
Rassids is here.
Where's Rassids going? Oh, he's joined in against Spain.
Yep. Now Spain is ruined. With Ruthenia actually having to fight against Rum at this point, that's actually removed a bunch of not too bad troops from the Rum war.
There's still a few. In fact, the Ruthenia's still got 100,000 in Spain.
Now the funny thing is, yes, Russia has a whole bunch of manpower and everything, but Qing has a banner, so... And his
Georgian
income is
manpower
substantial.
hasn't even moved. He really needs quality, though. He really needs to finish that.
To be fair, the Georgian manpower hasn't moved because any men that he's lost have been to a stack wipe.
but also because he recovers 6,000 manpower per month.
Now, Spain. How's your economy doing? You are 17,000 ducats in debt as well. Sure, GB might go bankrupt very well, but let's be lag. GB should probably try and peace out Florence, see what you can take. Ha! There you go. GB's nearly at loan cap. 3 more loans and he's at the end of it.
Right, that's a big one.
But I see his navy doing something interesting.
He's gonna go blockade.
It's not a terrible idea actually, because you're going to get devastation everywhere. And then Shimazu at war with Creek, having a much nicer time of it than everyone else looks like. Okay, Georgians with no general about to get attacked. Oh, they've got a general finally.
But with Russians moving in to reinforce.
But
and they will get there before the Qing's troops get in.
The Qing troops are actually doing really, really well.
Yes. That's a huge overstack. Any reinforcements? There's a lot of reinforcements on the way from the Asian side. There's not many.
And Qing's got a morale advisor instead of a discipline advisor. You should change that, I think.
Nah.
Oh no! Malaya going into Tonkin. Oh. Yeah, abandon that, I think.
Does that hit mandate? It doesn't, does it?
It might do. Or it certainly hits prestige and relations and stuff. Oh no, Qing's going to lose that battle quite handily. That's a shame. Or are they going to get there in time? They might. Or
13th. Their front lines have already shattered.
Yeah, it's not worth really coming and helping. Just get out, you idiots, get out! Oh, they got there in time, but it's not worth it.
You can keep. They could funnel more men in.
It's not worth it. It's not worth having.
It takes nearly a full month to get them there.
Yeah, it's not worth having Hindustan do this. Yeah. Okay. Japan is just invading all of Siberia.
Beautiful.
Huge battle between Spain and Rum at the moment. Spain seems to be doing quite well. Rum, for some reason, has a... No, that's because it's Ruthenia. The flags are so similar.
Yeah. They are taking the mountain, though. Taking a 3 terrain penalty on it.
Because they haven't got a proper full backline of cannons at the moment.
Any more reinforcements? Not enough.
Damn. And GB's about to go bankrupt soon. There's Florentine troops in GB.
Oh my god. He actually got there.
Yep, he did.
Well, that's that.
But there are new Providence troops there.
Not enough.
He's just taken next tech group.
If he hadn't have taken his fleet into the Med, that wouldn't have happened. More fights going down in Asia. Reinforcements mostly being smashed up.
Yeah. That's Wallachians. But that's a mountain fort, actually. All those Hindustani troops were wiped.
Because George is actually not that far from being stab hit.
The Hindustani troops are just so crap is the issue. Morale's pretty pathetic. What do you?
Morale's
He's working on quality
okay.
now.
Yeah.
Once he gets that done, he might be a bit better off, but at the moment, not so much.
Right, so Spain have gone back and fully regained Spain.
British Navy is beating the Florentine Navy. Britain might be able to rebuild. If Britain can rebuild a force, he might have a chance there.
But he needs to build up enough, and he needs to do it very quick. And he doesn't have the money. He goes bankrupt next month. So he needs to go bankrupt, then loan up. Oh my god.
He's accepted it, just giving the land over to Florence.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting. But now England's got a huge amount more money. Or he should do. Well, maybe he'll lose it, I'm not sure.
Any bets on foreign truce break?
He can't do it for at least 5 years.
Okay. But then if he's got any sense, he does it.
If anything, GB should go bankrupt right now. You know, be out of the bankruptcy within 5 years and then be able to possibly fight off Florence. I mean, this doesn't help Florence in any way, though, because he's not going to move his trading capital to English Channel. He's just going to be ruined.
It would be utterly ridiculous to do.
Prussian troops.
The land.
Prussian troops over here now.
Okay, this is where things get serious.
Yeah.
And this is where I think the fact they have 50% more men is just gonna do the job.
I do like Japan sieging down all this land, though.
It's not gonna do much.
You'd be surprised because so much of this is going to be like it's actually a lot of dev. The war exhaustion might be, you know, somewhat significant.
But you'll have an effect, but it's not too big. The troops would be more useful on the front lines.
Yeah, Japan said he didn't really want to commit to the war though. So he's also invading Spain for GB.
What we get?
Yeah.
Oh, you've no idea how much this warms my heart.
Yeah, fuck you, Iggy. Ban something that irritates me because I'm too bad to beat it.
Oh, he's taking 50% of his node. Oh my god. Look at Seville.
You can't beat me with 5 people. Sounds like a reason to ban Iggy. How's Spanish money doing? Very, very, very bad. He's going to go bankrupt, I'm pretty sure, if they just keep the war going.
Yeah.
Wallachia actually can go on for quite a while because he doesn't really have, you know, anything.
He's got an army.
He's got a small army, but that's it.
He's got
White peace offer
80,000
from
men.
Spain.
This shithole of... No one knows.
I can see more troops coming from Persia. Rassids has got a bunch more men he could send if he wanted to, but probably won't. Ah, Iggy, all the salt.
I like how, like, Iggy's usually, like, in this case, it's probably the one trying to get something out of you, and then complains when something gets thrown back at him. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Georgia is still going up in manpower. It's beautiful.
Hindustan has to finish quality ideas. He's got to get it done.
But he also needs Tech 20.
Oh, interestingly, Qing has Tech 20 now. So does Georgia. Russia doesn't. Prussia does.
Prussia does, yeah. I think Prussia's the biggie here. He's losing militarization.
Now, see, here is where you definitely abuse the truce timer, which Tokon loves so much. Because Wallachia just surrenders and then they can't siege any of Qing. And Qing survives.
Oh, is it the unconditional one?
Yeah, if he surrenders, then Russia has 2 years to try and siege down all of Qing and break the mandate.
I'm assuming Tokon is not the biggest fan of that rule.
No, he's the one who fought for it.
Okay, that's fair.
So, as far as I'm concerned, solidly fuck you.
No, I can respect that, because I do agree with the idea behind it. Otherwise, there's no point to unconning.
I mean, the point to unconning is that you don't take any more, you don't lose any money. It completely protects your nation.
In a way.
So that they can't just sit on you and make you go bankrupt. It's so OP that there's ways to break it to make you the most overpowered country in the world. Because nothing costs anything, but you can still have armies that can fight. So if you just if you're Prussia and you build to 5 times your force limit and then you unconditionally surrender to a random ally and never peace out, then you've got an entirely free army that you can use forever.
Or is that a fight? No. They have dodged the fight.
Hit the Georgians. If you get the Georgians in the front, then you can do damage. And switch out your advisor. And yeah,
No,
he's got to wait a while before he can take the infantry combat ability.
Oh, France is down on GB.
Yeah. Unsurprising.
We are going to have a fight in the desert. This is where we're going to see.
Prussia versus Qing. I think Prussia will win that for sure.
Yeah.
If you can just get better generals too and not roll like shit. Twice in a row.
Nope, there we go. That helps.
Oh, very close battle.
There you go.
And now Prussia's coming in with a random reinforcement stack, I think.
No, he's also then taking a fight on Tashkent.
Like, all of these have, none of these have cannons, so you can go and wipe all these guys out.
Oh yeah, there's that way.
Now, is Rodolfo going to do anything here, or is he just going to abandon everyone?
No, he's just going to sit there lagging out.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that might actually be enough reinforcing infantry to win that fight.
Yeah, but it's going to do such a huge amount of damage.
Probably.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, Qing was losing 77 men, and Prussia was losing 1,037 men.
But now that stack's nice and open, and the Prussians are just going to dive in on it.
But there's no forts around here, so he can maneuver it kind of as he wants.
It's horrible.
The Prussians have lost how many men so far? Prussians have lost 150,000 men.
Half of that is to attrition.
That's just literally walking through Georgia.
But look at Qing manpower. That's low.
Sure, but banners and professionalism and everything. I think he'll be alright for quite a while.
But you don't want to have to drink your professionalism, because it takes a while to get back up.
And look, he's just moving on to more stacks with no generals and everything.
This is just carnage.
These are Georgians as well. So they'll take a huge amount of damage. And
Prussians then.
the more he can make them retreat, the more open the enemy will be. Like, just look at these losses.
Wait, what? Why are they taking nomads? They're getting 25% shock damage because blue rats in the battle. Oh, we got the stack out there eventually.
Yeah.
Still stalemate Iberia.
I mean, the big issue here is just the attrition that they've taken.
Dewey has left the node. Oh, because no, he's just gone.
In Spain, once again, huge debt. If Dewey can remove some of his income, which a lot of it's coming from Prussia, actually.
Oh, because he ran out of sailors.
Ha! Florence has to do something or he's going to be in huge trouble. I don't understand what his plan is here. Like,
Come on, where's these fights going to be? Oh my god, Hindustan's having a slight rebel problem.
Hindustan is really weak, to be honest.
He's got so much cash though, and potential manpower. Once he gets that quality ideas finished, this changes it.
I'm just going to look at Japan sieging down Siberia.
Honestly, he should flip Hindu.
Who should flip Hindu?
Hindustan or Shinto, just anything other than Sunni.
Japan's army's also really weak because he's got expansion, explo economic. Fool!
Oh,
Battle.
Georgians are catching the Wallachians.
I don't think this is going to go very well for Georgia, actually.
It depends who's the best. No, it's gone very
Oh,
well.
wow! What happened? Why didn't they have any morale?
I think the Wallachians had low morale to begin with.
Weird. Because they've got more discipline and more morale as well. Yeah, Florence, you've got to deal with this, and like honestly, same with France. What is France doing?
Expanding.
No, he's moving troops into Prussia. Is he dealing with his rebels? I think France is dealing with Prussian rebels.
Yes.
Solid plan there, France. You do realise that, like, 1, 2, 3 is already set, and you're not one of them. If you're allying Prussia. Like, all these people need to realise that Prussia is just deciding who's going to win, and the people coming in last are not going to be the people who are going to win.
Prussia moving on to Qing Mountain Fort. Here we go. Game time start. And it has a river in front of it, so this will take crossing penalties. Well, could do.
I really would switch out the mill advisor.
No, he needs the morale to win the fights.
I think honestly the discipline would serve him better, but
All I'm going to say is, as Levick says, morale. He does lots of this sort of thing. So, I'm going with that.
In a protracted fight, I think discipline's better. Come on, he's just losing all the manpower to attrition.
He just doesn't have the manpower to like sustain this.
No.
That's why that 33% is really useful.
Just get into the
Is he
battle.
wait?
There's
No,
no
is he
reason.
waiting on the Hindustan? No, because they're all just stood up in the north doing nothing.
Yeah.
He's raising banners nearby.
He's lost so much men to attrition. If you're gonna do this, then just make mercs. But he can't afford to make mercs because he hasn't got the money. No, he's making huge mistakes here. Although, what's his defensiveness at this point? 72%.
It'll hold for a while.
Definitely will. And yeah, Prussia's going to take huge attrition too.
The difference is Prussia has way more manpower. Oh, Shimazu condos to Qing. It's a one stack.
Yeah.
This is where Malaya would make a difference.
Yeah, it's very unlucky, unfortunately, for him. But, like I say, Wallachia can surrender. And at that point, it's...
Yeah, but he's just gonna get carved up, innit? Yeah, because Prussia has absolutism.
Someone is shitting on my stream commentary in the general chat, saying, "Oh, it's okay to invade Spain." Well, yeah, because invading Spain is good for rum. He wants to eat it. Obviously, it makes sense. Florence and France need to deal with Prussia because Prussia's just going to win in the end. So what are you going to do? Like, if it's going to be Prussia, and Russia getting 1-2 probably, then someone around here is going to get third almost for certain, if not Shimazu. Where do you stand if you're Florence? You're fucked.
Yeah,
And
because like the thing you got to remember is Rome doesn't have the issue that Florence has, which is having a border with Prussia.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody likes Florence at this point. He's not going to have a military that can take on Prussia and the rest of the allies. He's never going to be at that point. Rum, Rassids, and Persia might be at the point where they could handle, either Prussia or Qing, and can make the difference and maybe get one of them third. Oh, they're just leaving that fort to go for a while. Oh, they're going in.
No, they're going in. Oh, Hindustan has also got a fight going in a mountain fort in the north. I think the Russians
Hindustan.
have gone there to tie them up.
Yeah, the Hindustani forces are absolutely pathetic.
I'm not liking the fact that Qing doesn't have preemptive reinforcements already going into Kashgar. I think they need to have them already moving in, because otherwise
Yeah.
they're gonna get killed too quickly. It takes what, 20 days to make the journey. In the north, the Russians are they're gonna win.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, the Hindustani army is just no good. The guy in the chat is saying Japan could go into Qing. Well, he's kind of already given up all of his score anyway. I don't think he's playing for score. He's just playing for whatever he's doing. And even then, what if you could turn on Qing, but what if Qing just decides that you're the one that's going to die and kills you instead? It's the same issue that Iggy had, where he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to just invade Great Britain. It'll be easy. It'll be easy." And now look at it.
Reinforcements both go at the same time. Oh my god, the fire for the Qing general, but it's not quite enough, I don't think.
With reinforcements, I think it will be.
Oh, but that's now a 3 terrain penalty. That is big.
France hasn't tied himself to any faction. Japan has. Japan's tied himself to Qing since the beginning. Qing's looked after him this whole time. France has not had any allies the whole time. He's just screwed. I don't care if I'm subjective. I'm the streamer. I get to do what I want. Europe has screwed itself by killing each other and let Prussia go a free game.
Qing have held.
Yeah. And now they're going in to take out some of the reinforcement stacks.
I'm not sure I like them going onto the mountains to fight that stack there, but
I think they wiped another stack in the mountain.
yeah, a Georgia stack went in, but I'm not sure I like them going after the Prussian stud in the mountains. They're at a manpower disadvantage. You don't necessarily want to be taking that. Because you're taking a lot
It's
more
just
losses.
a huge loss.
They win, but losses win not in their favour, I don't think. So they've held the border for now.
Yeah, sorry, Dig is still having to go at me in the other chat. Yeah, but if you're Hindustan or Japan or Malaya or whatever, you know that if you stick with Qing, there's a fairly good chance that you'll get second or third. France doesn't have that option. He's not going to get second or third unless either Qing dies or Prussia dies. They're by themselves. They're screwed. That's why they need to deal with it. Obviously, Russia should not turn on Prussia. There's no reason to do so. You're going to get second if you stick with Prussia. Almost certainly. Everyone is making the right decision except for France and Italy, France, Italy, and Spain, who are making terrible decisions.
They all really do need allies. They need someone.
Yeah, what are you going to do late game? You're just screwed. Pretty much everyone in the war is now on low enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's meaningless.
I know, but still. It's just all these late game wars end up like this, where just nobody wants to be involved anymore. Japan and Malaya and Qing is... Okay, so Japan and Malaya kill Qing. Then what? Then what? Because then you've still got to deal with Rum and Persia and Prussia and Russia. How are you going to deal with that? Think of the long game. The last 50 years is when it all goes down. Japan and Malaya cannot fight off the rest of the world and they won't let you do it. You're dead. You're fucked.
Yeah, to be fair, if they go in on Qing, Russia is going to probably take some land.
Yeah, Russia's going to take a bunch of it, and then you're going to end up with a position where it's going to be Prussia and Russia taking 1-2, and then it's going to be a fight among everyone else for third, and Shimazu's going to win it because he's there. Ally Prussia or Russia with Japan. Why would Prussia or Russia do that? Why do they care? They don't, is the answer.
They would probably do short term.
But late game, they're not going. Late game, Prussia and Russia are not going to help you fight Rum to secure Japan third place. He's just not going to do it. He's not going to risk it. What if Prussia and Russia win against Qing? They're set, and they're not bothering fighting anyone else. They're just done. You've handed them victory. Congratulations.
They will keep still doing some things for fun, but
I mean, the Prussia player doesn't seem like a invade people for fun kind of guy, to be honest.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Most likely case is Russia invades and ends up getting a victory card on Japan, and then when that victory card comes along, Russia's like, give me.
Oh, rumours occupying bits of Ruthenia. Oh, that's gone now.
And then also, if you're Malaya and Japan and Qing just let's say you peace out of this and declare war on Qing, right? Wallachia maybe surrenders, gets out of this war. Qing turns on them, kills Malaya. What have you won? All of this is assuming you can actually beat Qing, and why risk it? When you've already got a strong ally who has shown to be helping people, why risk it? You may as well help him and maybe get third place.
I mean, if you're Malaya, if there's anyone you turn on, surely it's Hindustan.
It would be Japan. You have victory cards on Japan.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Like, if you're Malaya and you're like, hey, Japan says let's turn on Qing, you're like, or I'll just eat you, dumbass.
Yeah, and he's already a naval power, so Japan makes a lot more sense for Malaya to take. Because there's no way anyone could contest that at all.
And I'm sure Qing would be perfectly happy to eat the rest of Japan as well. Like, it's such a terrible... Like, just, oh yeah, turn on your game-long allies, having no other plan, and ally with somebody who has a victory card on you. Solid plan. This is what gets people killed constantly, because they don't think long-term.
I will be... I'll say it'd be a second, but there's no point because it's about 5 minutes to the end of the session.
Is there?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, Rum is doing great. Rassids is doing amazing. Rum is doing great. Persia's in a bit of a weaker spot, but he might be okay. If Prussia and Qing fight all this time, Rum, Rassids, and Persia can build up really, really strong and do very well. You know, because if Qing and Prussia are fighting this entire time, maybe they could go and take out Italy and Spain and get, you know, even third or second at the end of this. They could become a really powerful alliance bloc. They can play neutral in the middle. They can. Italy and France cannot.
The interesting thing is that this is broken out towards the end of the session, so we might have some...
Yeah, into diplomacy.
Yeah.
Simple fact is, to survive, you need to be in an alliance bloc that can hold off another alliance bloc.
So... Russia going back in onto the mountain fort in northern China? Northern Mongolia.
Yeah.
Prussia is up in Kazakh, towards the north, and they're definitely not going back to where Qing is.
This is what I was saying before as well, because all the troops now are all the way over in Asia. What would happen if Italy and France just joined the war and they could force Peace Prussia out? They've got the opportunity to do it. What's going on over in this stalemate? I think they're doing what Spain was doing and just waiting for him to go bankrupt.
He's not losing much money.
He can only take... Well, I think this debt is wrong, because his income is pretty bad now.
If Dewey goes back in, it just pirates him again. But...
Yeah, raid his coast again.
Okay, so you're gonna have big...
Hindustan, you can't do that! You've got to all be... Hindustani troops are just too bad to take this fight.
It's not that, it's that there's too many other troops there. He needs to get Qing up there before he takes
The Hindustani troops are just so bad. They're, like, unacceptably bad.
They're fine. They do their job.
Right, look at this. This is Russia, one of the weaker parts of this alliance.
What do you mean one of the weaker parts?
In terms of military quality, he is.
He's got 125% discipline.
It's still one of the weaker parts.
Also, there's a full Prussian stack up there as well. Like, Prussia only has 132 dis. Russia is not as, like...
How is he doing so... Like, how is he getting this fort so quickly? It's got 3 siege general, okay, fair enough.
No, they're not assaulting.
Russia's coming in on Japanese troops now. Well, actually, they're not too bad. They were doing way worse before. They've got a infantry combat ability general now.
See, they're doing fine.
Yeah, they were just doing way worse last time. I think the rolls are also much better.
Oh, Russia's going in at the top side. Yeah, no, because this is a very exposed fort.
Yeah, and Japan, the Japan troops are actually bad.
They're the same as the Hindustani ones, there's just none of them there.
I think Hindustani ones also have infantry combat ability or something there.
Oh, I love this salt. I'm there for it.
Yeah, you have to 1v3 me to win this war, said by somebody who couldn't get any allies, so he didn't get 1v3'd.
I don't get why he's not allied with France.
Or a bunch of troops are going to get stack wiped, I think. Oh, a 0 roll on the shock. That's very lucky for the Russians there.
Oh yeah. Oh, they won the fight, right? And then they're going. And down here. Nailed it.
Yeah, very good. Oh, Rum is in the war. I think, maybe. No, obviously Ruthenia...
No, it's the separate war.
Oh my goodness, Ruthenia is at war with Rum.
Yeah, because they're in the Spain war.
Yeah, so Rum could theoretically come and walk over and fully siege down Ruthenia.
He already tried.
Did he? I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Because they're never going to cross, are they? The Spanish. They shouldn't be able to if they've got a fleet. Anyway, yeah. I don't really want to talk to the rest of the people because it's just going to be Iggy whining. So I think I might end the stream here.
Fair.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. And hopefully Dio can come back next session and fix the madness that Malaya has been wreaking on everyone.
Right. I'm also going to disappear, so.
See ya. Bye, stream.